Our town knew winter, real winter, the kind that froze everything solid. Streets like ice rinks, sidewalks, no way. People stayed inside, too dangerous. Old folks stayed trapped, couldn't get groceries, couldn't see a soul. Some got hurt, slipping and falling. It was bad. Every year, same problem. Every year someone would say, there's gotta be a better way, but there wasn't. Until Thomas. Thomas was a tinkerer, grew up here, never left, loved two things, our town and fixing stuff. He had a workshop behind his house, always tinkering. He wasn't afraid of hard work. He'd spent years working construction. Knew what it was like to be out in the cold. He knew the dangers. He kept hearing about his neighbors getting hurt. He knew he had to do something. He wanted everyone to be safe, to enjoy winter, not fear it. Thomas had a knack for creating solutions out of seemingly nothing. His workshop was filled with tools, scraps of metal and wood, all waiting to be transformed into something useful. He spent countless hours there, often late into the night, driven by a desire to make a difference. One winter, after a particularly harsh storm, he noticed the sidewalks were treacherous. People were slipping, falling, and getting injured. Thomas decided to invent a simple yet effective device to help clear the ice. He worked tirelessly, testing and refining his design. Finally, he created a tool that was easy to use and affordable. He shared it with his neighbors, and soon, the whole town was safer. Thomas's invention became a symbol of his dedication and love for his community. One day, Thomas was working on a solar panel project. He had always been fascinated by renewable energy and its potential to change the world. The idea of harnessing the sun's power to create sustainable solutions was something that truly excited him. He was trying to find a way to use the sun's energy to heat his house. He spent countless hours researching and experimenting with different methods, hoping to find the perfect solution. The challenge was tough, but Thomas was determined. Then, it hit him. What if he could use that heat for the sidewalks? The idea seemed revolutionary. Imagine sidewalks that could melt snow and ice during the winter, making them safer and more accessible for everyone. He knew it sounded crazy, but he started drawing up plans. He meticulously sketched out his ideas, considering every detail. The more he thought about it, the more feasible it seemed. He was onto something big. He worked day and night. He built a small model. His workshop became his second home as he poured his heart and soul into this project. The prototype was just a few feet long, but it represented a giant leap in his vision. Just a few feet long. He tested it in his backyard. He carefully set up the model, making sure everything was perfect. This was the moment of truth. He poured water on it, and it evaporated. It worked. The steam rising from the heated surface was a sight to behold. Thomas couldn't believe his eyes. His idea had come to life, and it was just the beginning of something extraordinary. Thomas knew he couldn't do it alone. He needed help. He needed money. So, he went to the town council. He showed them his model. He told them his plan. The council loved it. They agreed to help, but they didn't have enough money either. They needed the whole town. They organized fundraisers, bake sales, car washes, everything. People donated what they could. Every dollar counted. The town believed in Thomas. Finally, they had enough. The town hired local workers. They tore up the old sidewalks. They put in Thomas's new system. Everyone was so excited. Winter came, and for the first time, no ice. The sidewalks were warm. People were walking everywhere, smiling, laughing, enjoying the snow. The old folks weren't trapped anymore. They could go out. They could see their friends. They were safe. The whole town was happy. Thomas didn't want any awards. He didn't want money. He just wanted to help. He wanted his town to be safe, and he did it. Word got out. Other towns heard about our sidewalks. They wanted them too. Now Thomas's invention is helping people everywhere. He showed us that even small towns can do big things, that anyone can make a difference. All it takes is a good idea and a whole lot of heart. Thomas was a quiet man, always working behind the scenes. He spent countless hours perfecting his design, often late into the night. His dedication was unwavering. The sidewalks he created were not just functional, they were a symbol of community spirit. Children could play safely, and elderly couples could walk hand in hand without fear. His work brought people together, fostering a sense of unity and pride. As more towns adopted his design, Thomas's vision spread far and wide. He never sought recognition, but his impact was undeniable. His story reminds us that true success isn't measured by fame or fortune, but by the positive change we bring to the world. Thomas's legacy lives on in every step taken on those sidewalks, a testament to the power of one person's determination and kindness.